Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. It is Starrapter here, and welcome to the channel. It's Wednesday, and that means we have new comics to check out. This week, we have Dr. Aphra issue number 3 from the second volume, as well as Star Wars Adventures, The Clone Wars Battle Tales issue number 4. I want to let you guys know that I don't have the physical copy for Dr. Aphra issue number 3, because when I showed up to my local comic book store today, they didn't get that shipment of comics in. So, well, that was all right. I went and I downloaded it from comiXology.com. So this issue of Dr. Aphra is one that is very quick. It's very much an Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark feel, just very snappy action. We pick up where we left off. We have Aphra, we have her crew. They were going after these 2 rings that are very valuable for everyone in the party for their very own reasons. And well, at the last issue, we had the separation of the team. We have Aphra, we have Data, who were held at gunpoint from Ronan Tag's people. And then we have Black Kirstenton, we have Lucky, and we have the other character of the professor that have fallen down this long chasm and have survived. We pick up in this, everybody is a little bit banged up, but they're doing okay. So throughout this issue, they are trapping the people of Ronan Tag. We have the characters of Aphra and Data that are, playing into them being like, oh yeah, we'll work for you guys. And meanwhile, the traps of this place, this High Republic installation, is taking out all the enemies for them. So it's pretty funny there. In the meantime, we have concurrent adventures going on, which I really like interspersed throughout this issue. You have this nice forward momentum of the artwork that is depicting basically the characters of the professor as well as Aphra, going into these different rooms. One of them going into the workshop for where they created these ancient rings, and one of them is going to the mausoleum where they should be resting in place. They find one of the rings down below, the professor finds. They end up linking back up with Aphra and with the rest of the crew. And well, we have the character of Data, who ends up not being completely truthful for her intentions of having the rings. She originally said she wanted to have the rings to complete her doctorate in the program that she is studying. And well, it turns out she just wants to double cross everybody and get the rings for herself. So Aphra, it looks like Aphra straight up shoots her. But then you also have the character of Lucky, who ends up having taken the ring without the professor knowing. And he ends up being the person that's working for Ronan Tag. So yeah, it's quite the story, because just when you think one of the characters is the ultimate bad guy, then you have Lucky that is really the one that's been undercover. So again, an issue that for me at first was, just running the numbers. It wasn't like exceptional like some of the other Dr. Aphra series were. But yet again, we end this issue in a very exciting way that's going to lead into some very interesting storytelling in the next issue. And next up, we have Star Wars The Battle Tales issue number 4. We are quickly coming to a close for this clone-centric series from IDW. We have this main story that's continuing with the thread going through all of these, where they have to go and take this planet for the Republic before the Separatists get there. So we pick up, we are heavy in a battle. The clones are fighting. They're losing numbers. One of the clones says, we got to retreat. But then we have another clone, a new clone. His name is Heater. He's saying, no, we cannot retreat. And let me tell you a story of why. Then we go back in the past where it's Heater, and he apparently was one of many deserters, actually. And it's cool because we get to see these different perspectives of the Clone Wars and these clones that just don't want to fight the war. They want to do their own thing, and we see that in the Clone Wars series itself with one of the episodes, which is really fascinating, seeing a different take on war. So anyway, they are given a chance to redeem themselves by Commander Wolf that gives them a mission that is pretty much impossible. It's 4 clones to go and cut off supply lines for the Separatists to hopefully win a battle in a certain sector of space. So they're there on their LAAT, their gunship. It goes down, and I consider this story basically like the Clone Wars version of Black Hawk Down. They begin to hatch out a plan to get into this place and destroy it, and they successfully do that. And it just shows you how resilient the clones are, how brave the clones are, and why they don't really need to retreat. Even if their numbers are greatly outnumbered, they are still able to hold out. So that was the crux of this entire story. Again, just another great representation of what the Clone Wars is all about, this heavy action, this brotherhood between the clones, and everybody pulling through to save the day. So that is good for this week's comics. I am doing a really cool special this week for an event called ForceFest. I've been talking to you guys about this over the last week or two. I have a video that goes into detail about what ForceFest is, but long story short, We are doing a virtual fans convention on the Get Vocal platform. So basically, it's free for everybody to attend this virtual celebration. And you just have to download the Get Vocal app, or you can go on the website and create a free account. That way, you'll be able to chat with us. We have a special panel going on at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, the 29th. That's this Saturday. We are going to be on the books, comics, and animation stage. There's several stages, which is pretty cool, but there's going to be panels all day, Saturday and Sunday as well. So feel free to stop by if you took off time for celebration, you want to do something. Hey, at least there's an option to hang out with fans, which is what Celebration is all about. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I do Star Wars content on a weekly basis, so if you thought this video was cool, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.